When he on bullshit, he on bullshit. But when he on good shit, he on good shit. And I gotta applaud Boosie for being, if not the only. It seems to me he's the only. But if he's not the only, he's amongst the only that I'm aware of celebrity that has taken time and courage to speak out against this bush heartbeat of a feminine agenda. I threw the heartbeat in, tried to throw it off, but I really was looking for them applause. I wanted to give him a round of applause for speaking out against this cause. I couldn't believe it when I seen Madden, my favorite all-time video game. I actually won an award for working on the game. Shout out Steve, the director of music at EA Sports, that refused to participate in the VGAs unless I was allowed to participate alongside him and Snoop Dogg. But anyway, when I seen they got a man, Caleb Plant, I believe is his name, on the cover with fingernail polish, I almost threw up in my mouth. And Boosie speaking out against it. And it looks like Cam Newton, a very eccentric individual who sat on camera and allowed a man to very sensually compliment his legs, apparently is responding to what Boosie has had to say. And I'm just assuming that he's going anti-Boosie. Cannot confirm that. We about to see. Shout out to Big Ant, Urban Politicians TV. Stay on your pivot at all time. He doing the heavy lifting. We may or may not consume his commentary, depending on how he sets this video up. And if we don't sit around for his comments, if you would like to hear what he has to say, please go to his channel. But a lot of time he lets the content play first, and it gets me enough. It triggers enough thoughts where we don't really break bread with the bro, and we just brought his content. And if he's aware of us doing it, we've been doing it for a while, he doesn't have a problem with it. So we want to thank him for that as well. But with no further ado, we're going to see what Boosie and Cam Newton have been up to.
Me right now in the DM, they going off in my DM. Boosie, you gonna be part of the community with us? Nah, bro. I just feel like, you know, they mad because the truth hurts, you know.
I heard Boosie having a topless party, and he said no transmissions allowed. They will be checking. I salute that too. On my mama.
I come up under Tecmo, bro. I never thought in a million years that I would see a Madden cover with one of the best players with his fingernails painted.
Neither. That's bullshit.
A game that sold to billions of little boys. What kind of message are they sending to these little boys? I never thought in a million years I would see this.
And I said Caleb Plant. His name is Caleb Williams. Damn, it's a black eye on the Williams clan. I'm a Williams.
Parents, how much do they have to do for us to say that's not right?
Right.
Us daddies gotta go tell these boys that we got raising them to be men.
I think Snoop Dogg had the Snoop Youth Football League for decades. My sons went through it. But Snoop has been photographed with fingernail polish, French tips even, long before this, bro.
Wrong, son. That's for women. And not just daddies, these mothers, single mothers who raising boys to be men. You have to tell your son that's not right. Next is gonna be lipstick on the covers, thongs. Is that enough? Man hiking the ball with a John Madden turning over in his grave. It's a sad day for Madden.
Nowadays, we have so many different examples of players expressing themselves by way of fashion, tattoos, hairstyles. It's not for me to say, who the hell does Caleb Williams think he is, more so than just respecting it. Times have changed. Anybody that's over the age of 30, we have to walk in a world where certain things that we thought was not cool or uncool is completely different. These kids are doing things that we would have never done. It was Jay-Z, one of his tracks off of 444, like, let's stop acting like Tupac can have a nose ring too.
players that have been known to paint their nails. Jordan Clarkson, Tristan Cassis, Dennis Rodman, Jalen Green, Jared McCain, also Dwayne Wade.
It's the whole evolution of what a person is bringing to the game, and you got to respect it. You may not understand it, and I would challenge anybody, if you don't understand it, ask the question, like, what are you doing? Because the story behind it may be enlightening, from somebody not wanting to bite their nails to their mom being a beautician.
They have clear polish if that was your issue, and they have other things that are very distasteful that you can prepare on your fingertips that you would almost gag if you go to put your fingers in your mouth.
Or doing nails themselves. So it's not just weird, it's a message behind it, and I appreciate it.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Ant. Y'all want to go let Ant cook on his channel? We'll hear what he got to say, because Ant might say something I ain't thinking about.
Ant, the spokesman, man, we back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in. As I was scrolling down the timeline today, I see Cam Newton decide to weigh in on the conversation that Boosie kicked off, even though I didn't hear him say Boosie.
I knew Cam was gonna say some bullshit. Now, I agree, times change. And I agree that, we get involved in things that our elders didn't. And I often mention, I remember when, I'm sure before me, even wear one earring was something. But I helped usher in the era of 2 earrings. So I understand the progression. But I don't understand. But if you looking, I don't understand fingernail polish on me. I don't understand it at all. I don't.
Name in this clip, and I didn't go research to see his whole concept and break down on this topic right here when it comes to Caleb Williams getting the Madden cover and them choosing to zoom in where he is promoting, highlighting, glorifying, and magnifying his fingernails being painted as he wore them in the draft as well.
And it seems as if it's in a feminine ass posture. Even if they want to show it, why didn't it show it with him like about to throw a real fierce pass? What type of position and posture is this for a quarterback at all? This is it's crazy, bro. Masculinity is dying slow, or fast, should I say.
This is what he does.
The NFL was taking a step back when that one dude who did that man-on-man mouth-to-mouth kiss at the draft, and he went through the NFL real quick and went out real quick. I thought the NFL was making a subtle stance against this type of activity, but goddamn.
But them putting it on a Madden cover is most definitely a symbolic expression. Boosie, only one I seen speak out on it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
He blogs and caught the news. So Cam Newton is really responding to him right there, even though he didn't say his name. And like I say, I didn't watch the full. I don't need to hear any more of this because I stand 1,000% with Boosie.
So do I. Oh my mama. I'm a father of men. I'm a father of women, and I believe that there needs to be a clear distinction between the two, especially in a time where they're telling you that the concept of men and women being totally different is no longer the facts. In a time where they're teaching us that perception is reality, which is actually an oxymoron, but they'll push that in real serious scenarios. And I can remember as far back as my first experience with that term was 14 years ago. My 26-year-old daughter was expelled from school at the age of 12 for a real petty little girly cat, not fight, because it wasn't physical, just arguing situation. And there were some preposterous threats made by children that were totally incapable of pulling them off. But I was told at that time that perception is reality. And even though all the adults involved, all the parents, all the staff can agree this is totally impossible of happening, this little white girl had the perception of it being true. And because of that, it was her reality. And I watched punishment of being expelled come down on the fact that somebody perceived something that wasn't real, man. So we live in a crazy world. And we still got to be grateful for being here. Damn, I didn't realize I was so little on the screen. My bad. But gratitude is still the attitude. Get you some money, you're going to feel different.
Straight up.
You might even
All that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You gonna feel good.
Thanks for that hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.